Well, welcome back to Channel Ron. Today I'm going to be working on a turntable, model 960, and a friend of mine wanted to know if I could take a look at this, and I generally don't take projects in because I got enough of my own things I need to work on, but he's starting up his own YouTube channel called Russ's Rad Reviews, so I thought, you know what, I've had people help me kind of get started, and I thought it'd be a good idea to return the favor and kind of help him out a little bit. So I've already plugged it in. I can hear a slight hum, so it could be something as simple as the drive gear or something going on here, the belt. So we're going to take it apart, see what we can do, and hopefully we can get it going for him. Let's get started. Alright, and as always, we want to make sure that it's unplugged before we start diving into this. So first thing I'm going to do is remove that cover, get that out of the way. And there's like a little rubber protective plate here. We'll get rid of that. And then a little spindle. I almost dropped that earlier, so make sure you don't lose that. Get that out of the way. And I'm not sure exactly how much force there should be on this. Okay, this is a little bit newer than some of the ones I've worked on in the past. But one of the things we have to do is we have to get that C-clip out of there, the snap ring. So take your snap ring pliers, and hopefully I can do this in one shot live. What you want to do is you want to that down in, you want to remove that very carefully. Looks like I'm going to be able to do this first try. Oh yeah. Alright, do not lose that clip. Okay, do not lose that clip. Alright, get that out of the way, and you should be able to just lift that right out of there. Should be able to. Kind of work it out there. There we go. Alright. Okay. So I can see right now the belt is just off. The belt is off the wheel itself. So there's just nothing on the, nothing holding it on there, or I'm not exactly sure why that is off. But okay, so the belt is off. That's a good sign. Tells us that the motor may be good. That may be what I was hearing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this back in and see if I can see this motor turn. The belt seems to be okay. All right, let's go ahead and plug it back in. And I'm going to turn it on. Oh yeah, the motor's working fine. The motor's working fine, no problems at all. So basically I just need to put the belt back on. Now, the trick is how do I do that? Slide this back down over. So I think what I'm going to do is, I bet I can probably pull this, set this back down. I bet I can pull this piece here off. I've done this in the past on other ones, so I'm going to very carefully just kind of pull this plate off, this rubber plate. Look at that. Boy, that is paper thin there. Okay, so I'm guessing now what I can do. Pull it back out of there. And I'm going to take this belt. I'm going to lay that back down, and I'm going to take my screwdriver. Maybe I can do it with my finger. Put that back on. There we go. Now the motor is not turning when I turn this, so that belt's probably worn. But I'm guessing you can buy almost anything online, and I'll look online, but I bet you could buy a belt for next to nothing. But let's go ahead and turn it on. Plug it back in. There we go. Nothing to it. It's on 33. Okay, so all it's doing is this little device down here is just moving it up onto the top part of the pulley, And for the 45, it's going on to the bottom part of the pulley and changing the speeds. Relatively simple. Okay, well, holy cow, this is a quick fix. Real quick fix. I like these. So let's go ahead and put our snap ring back in. Let's see. Now this is keyed, so make sure that you put that in the right way. Just wait for that to fly off and then I never find it again. There we go. Simple enough. Set this on there. I don't think there's any particular way it went, but now this is just plastic, you know, kind of a rubbery plastic, so I think that just seats back in there. Just push it down in. Wow, there it is. Let's plug it in. Done. All right, now for the real test. We need to plug this into an amp and see if this thing's even going to work. Took me a bit, but I had to go dig around for an old amplifier. Let's think about channel Ron. I got all kinds of junk kicking around. Let's go ahead and plug that in. And how about an old 6x9? Yep, probably something I had in the old truck at one time, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and hook this up. Alrighty. Let's see what happens when we turn it on. Not a lot. And okay. All right, and let's see what we got here for a test album. The Sound of Future, the Booker Gospel Team. Oh yeah, this ought to be good. Let's go ahead and turn it on. 33. Here we go. Okay, I'm hearing nothing. So that's not a good sign. That could just be my fancy amp. That could be just something that I'm doing wrong. I'm sure of it. Huh? Oh, there we go. Okay. There it is. Yeah. The old Booker Gospel Team running on the turntable with no problem. So there it is. It's working. He can plug it into his amp and do what he needs to do. I'm sure this amp here could use a little work. All right. We're all done. So I'm going to put this all back together and talk a little bit about his website. So again, we're working on this for Russ's Rad Reviews. So all right, let me put this together and I'll be right back. Well, there we go. Not a very complicated fix, that's for sure. I mean, just had to put the belt back on. But the point was, I was trying to help out Russ's Rad Reviews, and I did. I got it going for him so he can do what he needs to do with this. So I did check online for the belt on this, and it goes anywhere from $5 to $10. So the parts are still available for these turntables. These are some of his videos that he has currently got up online, so go ahead and check them out. Again, that's Russ's Rad Reviews on YouTube. And again, thanks an awful lot for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.